Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves. For this one all day. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arkansas State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a gap. It's cross. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to move the chains. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in a hurry-up. To the air. It's Rayner. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Golden Hurricane offense gets its first crack in this game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Vegas. Dances away from the heat. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Quickly to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, the quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come in.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. It's complete to the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to get to him. He's going to take off. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
We'll get it. Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll give it to the back. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are becoming more and more of a weapon in every single team.
They'll leave it with him. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Jackson. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm play. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everyone.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The quick out. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Benjamin. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, it's Vegas. Firing to the right, complete. He's running on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
The sure hands, it's Presley. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Sings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Tulsa! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this.
He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. To the air, it's Rayner coming after him. The freshman able to get home with the sack. This will likely be the last play of the half. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Red Wolves will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Presley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Presley. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Vegas. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that
lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Throws for the tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Excellent field position here for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Watkins. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drop. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The give from the gun. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Pressure coming. Fires it down the seam. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the